Kudos team, and welcome to DayZ Builds the Gate question. So during my DayZ Builds season, which if you haven't watched, I suggest you go and watch. There's some interesting builds in there. Towards the end, I built a gate, and I built a gate this way around, facing the outside. Now, to be clear, this is usually the outside of a gate, and this is usually, quote, the inside. In terms of terminology, let's get this right. The inside of the gate is the frame side. The other side is the paling side. I believe I'm using that terminology correctly. So this is the frame and these are the palings. So normally the palings would face out and that protects the frame and everything else. Now, I have told you, based on advice from Wobo, that it does not matter which way round you build a gate, because the way that the gate calculates the damage is the same on either side for guns and for explosives. I have been told that that is incorrect. So, the best way to test this is to just get off our butts and do it. I've also been told you can dismantle the gate, so let's put that one to rest first. So, there are 3 questions to answer today. 1. Can you dismantle a locked gate from this side? 2. If you use ammunition on a gate, can you shoot the frame and destroy the gate with less ammunition than if you have to shoot the palings and the frame from this side? And number 3, if you're using explosives, do you use less explosives on the frame side than you do on the paling side? So those are the 3 questions that I hope to answer today. So let's get on and check it out, shall we? So, a gate. You can dismantle a wall from this side with a hatchet. I'm carrying a hatchet and I don't get the option to do anything. I don't get the option to do anything on this side either. However, if I take the lock off and now I equip a hatchet, I can dismantle the gate. So you can dismantle a wall or a gate from the frame side with the appropriate tool, whether that's a hatchet or whether it is a crowbar or something like that, etc, etc, etc. But the minute that you put the lock on it, that option goes away. Oh, also someone said you can destroy the lock. So we'll have a look at destroying the locks. Question 3B. We'll have a look at that at the end. So there you go. So I think we're fairly satisfied that it is impossible to dismantle a gate from this side when it is locked. Right? Can't be done. Awesome. Right. The next question is, with a gun, can I shoot this frame here to the extent that I can destroy the frame and the palings with less ammunition than it would take to just destroy the palings? So how you might do this is you might shoot all the palings and count how much ammunition here, and then shoot the frame and count how much ammunition. But I don't think that's necessary, because what we're trying to see is, if we just continue to shoot this, will it be destroyed and therefore the palings be destroyed? Let's see how it goes, because we might have to do the other one on this side just to confirm. And I've got a second gate over there that we can conduct this experiment on. So I have here a KAM with lots and lots of drum mags with lots and lots of ammunition, and I have some more ammunition that I can get if I need to. So what we're going to do is we're going to count how many empty drum mags and how much we have left at the end, so that we know how much we've used. So I'm just going to start trying to shoot just the frame on the bottom and not the palings, and see how long it takes. Bear with me. Well now, There we are. The frame and the palings have gone. So we have been through one magazine, which is 75, and we have 12 here because we'll have 11 and 1 in. So that is 53. So that's 128. So that took 128 rounds of the KAM to get through. So it looks like that might be true because the frame and that have gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch that partial one. I'll just drop it on the ground. And I'll load up with another one. And we'll do it from the other side. So there you go. So everybody remember the number that I said. What did I say? I said 53. 128. Everybody remember 128. We're going to try the other gate, and we're going to see how it goes. Probably quicker this time, because I have something bigger to aim at. Right, well there we are. The palings have gone, and we've already used more ammunition. So that was one of our leftovers from earlier. So we've already been through 2 drum mags and 30. So that's 180 already just to take the palings down. So there you go. It is true. If you build a gate this way around and you shoot the frame and only the frame, you will use less ammunition to destroy it because the palings will go. Whereas if you do it from the outside with the palings, you have to shoot the palings and then the frame. So there you go. Right. I have to repair this, and then we'll look at explosives. Right, we're back again. Now, just so we check, this is not damaged. So the lock is not damaged, and that lock hasn't moved, so it's not damaged. So there we go. So we have here our fence in the condition that it is in, which is all jolly good. I don't know why I can't see its condition state while I'm having a look at it. Anyway, here we have some claymores. So I have a bunch of claymores. So what I am going to do is I am going to set the claymores here quite close. I think I just really want to do the bottom, and I'm going to see how many claymores it takes to destroy the gate from this side, and then how many it takes to destroy from that side. It might be a fine run thing, so it might be like 3 and 4. We're gonna have a look. I am kind of, I don't know why I can't see the condition of the fence. Let me check. Let's check with the, if I'm equipped a hammer, can I see the condition of the fence? Used to be able to see the condition of the fence. It used to say green or orange or anything. I cannot now see what the condition of the fence is, which is a bit weird. Anyway, we're going to give it a go, and we're going to see how it goes, right? So here's number 1. Right, interesting. Very interesting. So the palings have come off, but the actual frame and the lock has remained, and the lock has no damage. So that's 3. So will 4 do it with this side? Right. So 6. And the combination lock is still in good condition. So that took 6 of those. I picked up the detonator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that took 6, and it took the palings out first, right? So fascinating. I gotta do it on this side. I gotta stock up with some more claymores, and I'll see you in a sec. Right, I have some more claymores. This time I've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see how we go with this, shall we? So 6 or 7? I don't think it's going to be 8. We'll give it a try. Interesting. That's the same amount. 3. It took 3 to get the palings off the first time. Right. So there we go. 6. And where's my lock? In good condition. So I was right about the explosives and how the explosive damage is calculated. So it doesn't matter what side of the gate you're attacking with explosives. It takes the same amount of explosives to take down the gate. We saw that. It took 3 to take the palings out on both sides. It took 6 to take the entire gate down on both sides. So I would suggest there is no difference between the way the explosive damage is calculated. However, what we did see is that you can quite clearly shoot the frame only on one side if you can reach the frame and take out the gate a lot faster than if you had to shoot through the palings. Now, incidentally, with these combination locks, I don't think you can actually damage a combination lock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get my gun again. I'm going to rebuild one of these fences, one of these gates. I'm going to put the lock on it, and I'm going to try and do damage to the lock, because I don't think you can. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Right, here we are. So we've rebuilt this gate, and we put this lock on it. Now, interestingly enough, when it is a wall, I can see the condition of the wall, so I can see whether it's pristine or worn or damaged. But the minute you put the code lock on it, you can't see what condition it's in. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's a new thing or if I've just never noticed before, but there you go. Right. So I have my gun here, and we have this this lock. Now you can see that it's in good condition. I think I can see it. Can I see its condition? I can see that it's pristine condition. I can't see anything else about the fence, but I can see that I can see the logs. The logs are in pristine condition too, amazingly. So I can see the lock, but I don't think I'm shooting the lock, as you can see. I don't think shooting the chain. Oh, maybe I can. The chain. Has that changed its condition? Still pristine. Let's keep going and see if we can change its condition before we destroy something else. Right, I'm going to stop there because it's still pristine, and I've unloaded 2 drum mags into it. So I put 150 rounds of ammunition into this thing, and it's still in pristine condition. So I tried the chain itself, and you can hear this kind of ricocheting sound, and that did nothing. And I tried the tumbler itself, and it just doesn't seem to even register. So that's nothing. So there we go. So gates, the truth about gates and the gate question. So, myth number 1, you can dismantle a gate from the inside. That is busted. You cannot dismantle a gate that is locked with a code lock from the inside. You would have to get the code lock off. Number 2, you can shoot the frame and therefore shoot through the gate without having to shoot through the palings with a lot less ammunition. That is true. Well done to our keen-eyed viewers who corrected me on that one. You can blow up a gate from the frame side with less explosives than you can from the paling side. That is busted. You need the same amount of explosives no matter what side of the gate you are on. You can open a lock gate by shooting the code lock. That is busted. You cannot shoot or damage the code lock. It is just not possible. You even saw when we used the explosives to completely destroy the gate, the code lock remained in pristine condition. So there you are. We've shed a little bit of light. So if you are concerned, try and find a different way to protect your base than building a gate the wrong way around. I had to do it in the build that I had to do because there was no space to use a code lock. So I guess it's a temporary measure. People with enough rounds of ammunition can come and break their way in, so that's fine. And if you find yourself faced with a gate this way round, now you know, shoot the frame, not the palings, and you will get through an awful lot quicker. So thank you to my eagle-eyed viewers and subscribers for bringing that to my attention. I am always happy to be proven wrong, and I will see you all again real soon. PlayStation